Hello everybody, my name is Minecraft Tinker, and now this is our in construction build. This is like our old-fashioned in construction build that our crane is helping us lift a cow. Don't you remember me do that from our first little meet? Oh yeah, that was fun. So anyway, first of all, I think we should have a snowy prison, because I feel that's right, like on the cliff top, and that's not really gonna work with, our theme of using. So I figure we can just use snowmen. I was going for like a snowy cliff top, but to build this, but I want to have it looking a little evilish. So why don't I just build it as a really secure prison on land? What would be even amazinger, that's not a word, is it? So I'm gonna mine 3 blocks down because I really want, why am I doing this underground? No clue. Yay. Have a little happy guy. I just wanted to test if that was true. So now, first thing I want to do is I want to make the guard posts. And in our case, that's snowmen. And for now, it's going to be bars. But later, we're actually going to have a wall there. This is our guard turret. Well, that didn't work, did it? Well, why don't we worry about that later? First, we need to worry about actually building this place. So I figure iron, a lot of iron, because, what's a prison if it doesn't have anything strong in it? So we're probably going to go for a 4x4 piston door. Yeah, why don't we make a 3x3 piston door? We'll figure something out, I promise. So we have 3 blocks space. There, now we got it. So now, so we need to go back 2 more. 1, 2. There. Now we should have a wide enough space to add in our piston doors. If I weren't feeling lazy, I would have put in something more impressive than a 2x2 piston door, but when things happen, things happen. So I definitely for sure want to have sentries. So this is the circuitry. This is our really important circuitry. And I think it would be cool if you had so we don't have a lot of space to do this in, but hopefully I can put this together. So block there, up. It sometimes helps to build the circuitry out of the ground. Okay, so that should go there and then there. Okay, so now we can mine out that block. So we just go, yeah, how exactly? Okay, so sometimes intense redstoning gives me a headache. I think it gives everybody a headache, to be honest with you. So it's okay sometimes if you don't mirror things. Just cover it up to look identical. So we should have 1, 2, 3. So first we need a. Why don't we just hide all this in armor? Because I think that would be good. So like from here, there. So now let's just build the circuitry. The thing is, you can't build without the circuitry. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get a headache from all this redstone. Oh, that was better. That was so much better. I solved my headache, and I don't have to bonk my head on a desk ever again. There. So, we just cover that. Okay. So, now I think, oh my gosh. I think if that goes there, okay. So now, this is called an intense redstone headache. Ever had a headache that just won't stop? This is me with redstone at the moment. So, anyway. Sorry, don't mind the noise. So, boom. Now that we've built the whole mechanism, now I think if we just stand. Okay, so great. I found the block that's supposed to do everything. Oh my gosh, my redstone headache just got worse. This is why Minecraft can be stressful. And sometimes it's overly stressful. There's a cat. There's a cat. Wow. There's a cat. There's a toilet. He does not care. There's some water. There's a cat. Wow. There's a cat. Wow. So anyway, I think it'd be smart. I think it's safer, to just have one door piece. Because that way there's half the risk of getting attacked. That seems right. So, on the inside, because we may get a prison escape, we want to just cover up all our redstone bits and pieces. And this is a prison, remember? So things don't have to look amazing. That's the thing about prisons. They don't have to look right. So we can have like this armored box and to help balance it out. Because the worst thing you could get is an imbalanced thing. So, there. Okay. So now, I think that if we put... Okay, now I'm going to put in a repeater delay. Because I think that would make it look cool. So you'd have to wait like 2 seconds, and we could put an observer over top as like a scanner. Some sort. Because I think that seems right. You know, you have I think 3 ticks. Leave the redstone open so we can develop what tick number is good. I think weighted pressure plates, because it looks like it's scanning you. So 3, 4. Okay. I think it needs to be a stone pressure plate. This is called improvisation. If you can't improvise something, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix this. That's super depressing when you're making a redstone video, in case you didn't know. Okay, there. Now, good. Okay. Okay, there. I think I like it. Okay, now let's block that off. This is gonna be like our checkpoint booth. Because right here we don't really have anything to put. So I was going for a guard booth. And if you can guess what block I'm using, if you guess snow, you are exactly correct. And if you can guess why, you're also correct. Because my answer is pretty obvious. I'm going to see if I can place... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, we mined those 2 blocks. We're going to build a snow roof over this design. So it's going to be a little safer, relatively. We don't want to melt our snowmen. And I think it's fair to say, okay, there. Now, this is okay. It leaves a lot of ventilation open. And now we'll shear him. Give him a little haircut. You need a happy face. It just looks so, it's just so scary to have. So now, if I'm a bad guy trying to break in, I will get attacked by snowballs. And hopefully if you had a chance of being killed by snowballs, also Minecraft, I think I'd surrender. So now that we've built our circuit, I think it's only fair that there should be an exit that's not really available. So now I think it's time to put in the exit. And the exit's going to be a little different. But by different, I mean it has no difference at all. It's, I would say, even worse than to start. I'm putting no creativity into this one. I just decided I'm feeling lazy. So, and the best part is the wall camouflages. So only if you know exactly where it was would you be able to break in. Dude, I came up with an idea. Well, that doesn't work. I was going for... Okay. So now let's go ahead and cover up this. So now let's work on some walls. We have a pretty nice big prison airspace. So probably from here is good. And I want to go back to probably here. So this may have several parts because, you know, it's going to take a long time to fill in all this space and everything like that. So it's okay if the prison is a little off, but like this. So now let's dig down. And to be honest with you, just in the first place, I would not want to be stuck in this prison. Number one, just don't do anything bad in the first place. It's gonna do you a lot of good in the future. Like when you get a job. I would guess people wouldn't want to have a prisoner, especially if we're like a law firm. So anyway, hey, moving onward, we can just go like that, down, and make sure to have all that room. Wait, a slime is trying to get in? You know, I hate slimes. I was seeing if I could get the snowman into trying to attack. I think the first thing we're going to want to do is add in a lava moat with a little piston extension. I may make a video on how to build a rocket. I've built it and it took me about 2 days. I don't know why I'm thinking about rockets in a prison. So, boom. So either we could floor this, or I think we're just going to go ahead and fill everything up with iron, because it provides a cheaper alternative to other ideas. Yeah, anyway. Hey, sorry about my awkward pauses. We might as well. I know if you in actually real life, if I had to design a prison, and I would have instantly gone ahead and made the prison extra secure. And I would have made it like 20 blocks thick, but you know, we don't have that type of space. I think we should just have electric fence walls, and that should be bad enough. We should keep our prisoners outside, so that way we do not have to give them breaks for fresh air. They can always just be outside. But the floor's going to be iron, and there's going to be every prisoner's going to won't get anywhere to store their food or their supplies because you don't need it. You're going to be fed, presumably, if you're good. So we have this. For now, we're just going to be working on filling this in. And yeah, like this video if you think I should be doing any live streams. And if so, I've got an idea for it. I'm gonna spend. Well, I wouldn't want to spoil it. What am I thinking? Why would I spoil it for you guys? I mean, remember to like and subscribe, because it would make my day about 1 billion times, if 1 billion of you guys were to like, but you know, this is one of the best things I've built. We're probably going to have, I don't know, because I'm not really into the whole idea of using a ton of redstone to build this. I'm going to make it simple. You put a key card in, and it opens the door. Of course, we're not actually going to have key cards, because, you know, more redstone, that's 100% unnecessary. You could put any item in, but credits for Mumbo for thinking this up. It's amazing. Great. Great guy. Great YouTuber. Honestly, he's probably my favorite YouTuber. No offense, Korean, or any other YouTubers out there. But hey, how about this? He's one of my favorites. I'm very sorry, Grian. I'm really sorry. So I think I can just put that in like that. Nope, other way. So if we place, we're gonna leave all our circuitry out in the open, but I think that's okay, because even if they did break the circuitry, they need to break it 9 times in order to get enough resources, and it's impossible to. Now, if we just put something in there, then we put something in there, But I have an idea that we put a repeater in so we have time to. Well, that's strange. Repeaters look different now. So there. Here. This is getting more complicated than it needs to be. There. Aha. Now we have enough time to hopefully. Okay, now we can put in another delay. So there's actually a chance of you actually making out. So you put it in, it receives it, it likes it. Oh my gosh, how many repeaters do I have to put in just so I can open a door? Let's put in 5 repeaters. There, that should do it. So there's a long enough delay for you to actually be able to get out. This is absolute torture. Okay, why? You know, if I can just block it. Oh my gosh. So, there. This should be enough. I'm going to be so mad if this doesn't work. Like, jeez. Louise. How long is it supposed to take? Okay, so now let's power this. See if the door opens. Okay, so the computer thinks, and thinks, and thinks, and then it decides, okay, this is good. Okay, there. So we know the door works. 5. Okay, there. Now the mechanism's powered, everything's set. So really all we needed to escape would be an item. But, so, okay. Do you like it? Okay. Do we have enough time? Well, we need to be faster then. And I'm not building a longer delay. No. Do we like it? Okay, alright. Oh, well, our circuitry's open. So somebody could just break them out in like no time. So I think you'd have to run through our tunnel. Okay, ready? Set. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm just upset that it took that many repeaters. It took like 10 repeaters. Yeah, I love these guys. We need backup. We need backup. They'll survive, probably. So now we need to build tents. And if you're caught doing something bad, disclaimer, don't do anything bad, because you may end up in a camp like this one. It isn't really a camp, it's more of a cell. So we're going to keep all our prisoners in strips like this. This is how we're going to keep our prisoners. In these small shacks. I just want to provide, there's a small space in the back to, do stuff. And we're not actually going to invest in beds, because who needs beds when they can just lie on pads? We'll just do we'll use black wool, because you don't need to wash it. So those are our intense security cells. You have to keep your head by the bars. So that's the side that's actually padded. The prisoners in the top actually get a better deal. Because they get full pads. But, of course, you're not going to get that lucky in a prison, are you? So, during the prison counts, you have to put your head up to the bars. So, we have this nice little configuration. These are our tent cells. We're going to build more intense security cells now. These cells are close to the point of you're not going to be heading out of our prison anytime soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to put trapdoor up. So we can hit that. So now the prisoner will be left. So now our pretend prisoner will actually be given some way of. Those are our intense security cells. These are box cells. Those are if you're a kind of a meh prisoner. Like you're okay, but you're not amazing. That's kind of weird to say. we'll just feed you. We'll just give you stuff through the bars. It's good enough. We're gonna keep our door open, so we actually have a way of getting out of this place. So it gives you plenty of time. If you're trying to break out too, break out, but these iron cells are actually, I would guess, more secure. So this is our now it's time to build the maximum security cells. These are the ones where our prisoners are finished, not coming out, and definitely for sure not going to be coming in anytime soon. So yeah, this is going to be pretty intense security. We're going to be having face guards, so the prisoner cannot see what is going on outside. So if they're planning to do something about him or her or the player, he cannot see, but he can hear. And so these cells have, I guess, pads built into them. So now we just put item frames in. So I think we should have it just on one side. It's double-sided. Okay, so the officer can't see what he's doing, and he can't see what the officer's doing. So this should ensure maximum security. So these cells are going to be guarded. These cells are going to have their own personal guards that are going to go ahead and attack any escapee, or whatever you want to call those thingies, people who escape. And they're going to be, there's no particular reason why they're standing on top of, and we're going to use rails as blocks there, so that we can get a full 360 view of what from inside our turret. So I actually decided we're gonna do snow golems, because iron golems do damage through punching. Well, that's a nope. Dang! I'm super annoyed. So maybe snow golems aren't for me. I'm just annoyed at the moment. I spend 20 minutes on a build. Yeah, I'm just so annoyed. Okay, so that block goes in like that. Okay, there. It's not the same anymore. This is why I hate when people blow. This is why you should never blow stuff up, especially your friend stuff. You may think it's funny, but they'll try their. It's not, but it's really not funny. I mean, I'm probably gonna be depressed as for this. I'm super depressed that this actually happened. Which proves iron isn't the strongest material. I'm gonna need some. There. Let's test. Oh, no, no, no. I think it's okay to have iron doors. So I'm a little sad we can't use my piston door. But now, at least now you know how to build it. And that's important. At least you know how to build it, and that's important. You never know unless you try it. So, okay. No. Okay, now that's all repaired. I'm still sad, but we'll build another key card now. That took like 20 minutes to build. Well, no, it didn't, because... Oh, wow, this video's getting long. Anyway, you get the concept. I'll build a really secure cell, and then that'll be all. Okay, there. Now this is how to build an electric fence. There's two variants you can do. Either this, as we all know, or something slightly boringer, but just as cool. If that can still be a term anymore. You put a block on its face, then you put that and that. Rotate it, electric fence. If you really want to do it, put trap doors with pufferfish underneath. The only thing is that you can't put it on corners. You can only put it on one half. Another idea combines the two. And it isn't amazingly cool, but cool is a far-fetched term. Boom, 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 boom. There. Now you have little tasers on your fence. These are pop filtered ones, and so anyway, when we hit that, it detects, makes sure we're a good guy with the correct key card, and then if we just, man, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, try that. Okay, says I'm okay. I'm a good guy. I'd rather just jump over the fence. I have one thing to say. Put zombie egg. I'm killing it with itself. This isn't too far-fetched. That took a while. Zombies and skeletons are probably one of the strongest things. So, over here, I think I want to employ guards, a guard mode, and the way you do that is you go and take the area you want to turn into the guard mode, and you line it with a block or two. So, what you want to do is then you want to place rails over it. And then to complete it, actually, you can either fill this up with water if you have the resources, and hook it up and then fill it up with boats. So you can either put your guards on that or boats. So I'm gonna use pillagers as my guards because they're smart. Well, not very smart, but they're good. They're good soldiers. They're good troopers for combat. And of course, I have to fill this up. So it's gonna end. This video is gonna end soon, and boom. So now let's grab some boats. Yeah, just ignore the background noise. Grab some boats. Okay, that one, no. It's there, and one more there. Okay, so this is kind of what you want for your guarding position. Okay, so then you want to take your guard, preferably one that shoots its own projectile. Now we have some guards in the water. Well, this is definitely enough. So that's another way to guard. So now, my name is Minecraft Tinker. When you like and subscribe to my channel, it helps me make a ton more videos. And I'm out. And I gotta do a ton of cleanup. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. There we go. So I think that's enough. Okay, bye.